This is my week 2 acting auditions video blog. This week at the start, as well, the homework from last week was to find 4 contemporary monologue suitable to me. So what I was looking for was a young man, teenager, slim, my sort of height, male, obviously. So I did some looking in the Warrington Library, and the first play I got was Tusk by Polly Stenham, and the character in this is Elliot. He's 15, so not much younger than me. And what the play is about is a group of siblings, Elliot, Maggie and Finn. Elliot's 15, Maggie's 14, and Finn's 2, I think. Yeah, 2. Hold on, I think that's wrong. He's not 2. Seven, sorry, not 2. There's not a lot of monologues in this play. Maggie has a few, but regarding Elliot, there's one really that I could use. So I had that. The next one was a television play called Afternoon Off, written by Alan Bennett. And this was about 2 mates who were both waiters in the same hotel, but one of them, Bernard, leads on the other, Lee, into thinking that this pretty girl down in the village fancies Lee, but then rather during the play Bernard is decepting Lee, telling him to go to the wrong places, whilst Bernard can actually get this girl in bed himself, which he eventually does. So the monologue I did was for Bernard, who's only described as a young man, so I feel that's appropriate for me. The next one I got was actually a History Boys one. It was a monologue by Dakin, and History Boys, they're all my age, as they're all just going off to uni, or maybe a year older than me then. And I chose this because I'd already learnt the monologue doing it last year. The character is appropriate for me, and I know the character well, I know the play well, as I just read it and studied it a lot. Well then, reflecting on them, I don't particularly like any of them, to be quite honest. I don't think any of them are long enough. I think they're only 30 seconds long at most, so, well, that being said, they're not appropriate there. And so saying that, this lesson was just about researching and finding plays and looking at what schools require for the audition. And a play that Katie has suggested to me is Road by Jim Cartwright, and the character is Joey. So I've just ordered that. And another one is, well, I can't say much on Road because I haven't read it yet, so I'll say more when I've read on that. And the other one that Katie suggested was Heartbreak Beautiful. The character's Oscar. Again, I can't say much on that because I haven't read it properly yet, but from what I've seen, he's quite a geeky character. He doesn't like sports. Well, I personally like sports, but I haven't really got the build, so maybe I've got the build for that. But we'll have to see. I'll have to read it, and then we'll go from there. So that's also. Oh yeah, we set a target for at the end of the lesson. Mine was to have road by next week, and how I was going to do that was by buying it from Amazon. So that was this week's acting auditions.